I feel like a lot of people overcomplicate what it takes to change their lives, me included. Growing up, I've always been someone who isn't really competitive against others, but I'm very competitive with myself. I compete against myself, and when you have that kind of personality mixed with being a perfectionist, you can be very critical of yourself. And then what ends up happening is that you have all these goals, all these dreams and visions that you want to actualize, but you can't really move because you're frozen in place. You feel stuck because you have big dreams, but you're paralyzed by perfectionism and just this overwhelming competitiveness against yourself or with yourself. So if you're that kind of person, I just wanted to make this video to kind of speak to that. And the main message or the main thing that I want to say is it really is very simple. Changing your life is very simple. It is not as complicated as you want to make it. When you want to aim for the best, when you're a creative person and you really want every piece of work you make to be the absolute best, you stop yourself from producing, from making stuff, because you cringe when you watch it. You cringe when you listen back. You cringe when you see the final product. But the thing is, the bad work is part of the process. It's part of the creative process. It's a rite of passage. You must create bad work first before you can create good work. So one thing I would tell myself if I could go back in time, like go back maybe 5 years, I would tell myself, just create. Don't think about like the perfectionistic things. Like, don't think about making it so perfect, so good at the first try. Just get more reps in. I get it. Like, I completely understand. It's like, oh, but like, I want to make something that I would enjoy looking at and I would be proud of. I understand that. But the thing is, you have to start somewhere. That's just how it is. So, how do you simplify things? Here's what I found out. So, I started making music. And when I started, like, I didn't really have a specific goal in mind. Like, I wasn't aiming to like have I wasn't really going big with it because I saw it more like a calling than something. Like, I wasn't feeling very ambitious about that. There's so many things I'm ambitious about. Like, I want to build a business and all these things, but I wasn't really feeling that way because I didn't see it in that light. But what I noticed was because I wasn't being so perfectionistic when I started, eventually I just started enjoying making music and posting my songs on YouTube. And eventually, after some time, I started gaining some traction on some of my videos. Like, it's not like crazy growth or anything, but I did start to build a community of people that enjoyed the music. But then I found out that after some time, after building a small an audience, a small audience, the perfectionism started creeping in. I started overthinking everything. It's like, I have to make this perfect. I have to make this so good. Like, and then guess what happened? I stopped creating. I lost the momentum. I lost the passion for what I was doing because I was letting um just the idea that there were so many eyes on me now. So I had to create better stuff. I had to take it up a notch. That's what I was thinking. So it made me stop. So what I learned from that is, as a creative person or as someone that has any kind of vision or any kind of dream, and you also kind of are very competitive with yourself, and also like you feel like you have some perfectionistic tendencies. What does this mean really? What do perfectionistic tendencies look like? You create something, you pour in hours and hours and hours into a project, and you really spend time and you're really passionate about it. So you're done creating the project, and now it's time to release it. Suddenly you feel anxious and you're like, I cannot release this. This is not good enough. And you delete it or you archive it. Or you post something or you release your work into the world, and you leave it for a couple hours or just a certain amount of time, because it differs from person to person. And it doesn't do as well as you thought it would. So you delete it or you archive it. That is very much like, that's perfectionistic. That's one of the signs, I would say, because it could be anything else, but in my experience, that's what perfectionism has looked like for me, because it has to be good, and if it doesn't immediately get traction, if it doesn't immediately perform how I want it to, then it's bad, it's terrible, and it has to be better. It's not because of the algorithm, it's not because of anything, it's my fault, and I did bad, and I have to start again. So getting out of this mindset is very key. And the only way you can do it is by forcing yourself to put out the bad work and leave it. Leave it there. Leave it there. Not only should you leave it there, but continue to put out the bad work. The bad work. Not It's not really bad, but okay, maybe it is. Okay, maybe it is. But it gets better. It gets better. This year I told myself, I all I want to do is, I want to bring people along that have big dreams but feel stuck. I want to grow mentally. I want to grow in my character. Like, I want to be someone that doesn't just talk about the things I want, or the ways I want to help people, or the ways I want to be helped myself, but actually want to go and do things. Which is why I decided, you know what, I'll start sharing my thoughts through this platform, which is now called SE Creates, but I might change the name later on, who knows. But I you don't know me. I know you probably don't know me because this is my second long form video on this channel. I mean, I had some before, but I kind of archived them. Like, that's a perfectionistic thing we're talking about. But so this is like technically my second video right now on this channel. So you probably don't know me, but if there's something I want you to know about me, is I'm not the guru. I'm not a productivity expert, or a I'm not someone who has figured it out. I'm figuring it out, and I want to to share what I'm learning. That's all. And I want to bring you along with me on this journey if you're willing to join me. I want us to grow this year. Like, I talk to my friends and we talk about all the things we want to achieve, how we want to have time freedom, financial freedom, all these things. And I know that there's so many young people like me, or just not even about age really, just so many people like me, because I'm not even that young really. I'm 23, I'm turning 24 this year. So, like, just so many people that feel lost, and so many people that have big dreams but just feel like they've been stalling for years. Like, I want us to grow. I feel like, I tell my friends and my family this. I've been telling my friends and my family this. Like, I feel this year is different. This year is going to be different for so many people. I just have this feeling that this year is going to be good. And even if this year started on a bad note for you, I just want you to. Why am I getting teary eyed? I have no clue why I'm getting teary eyed. That's kind of weird. But I feel like because I'm passionate about like what I'm saying, I just really want this year to be different. But I lost my train of thought anyway. Um, yeah, I just feel like this year is going to be different for lots of people, and I want to. And oh yeah, what I was saying is, when if even if this year started on a bad note for you, I really want you to hold what I'm about to say close to your heart. You can change the trajectory of your destiny by the actions you take, regardless of what life gives you. You might have experienced really terrible loss or betrayal or pain or sickness, but you can bounce back. You can. Like, I know this may not apply to everyone, but it is not over. It is not over. I say this to myself as well, is it's okay to restart as many times as needed. Take pride in restarting as many times as needed. Take pride in failing as many times as needed. But what you should never do is give up. Do not give up, please. I'm talking to you how I would talk to my friends and how I would talk to myself. I like to always say this because I want you to know that I'm not coming at you like a guru or expert. No, just someone who cares about you. Because I've watched people's content on YouTube that has really inspired me, and I really want to do the same for someone else because I know that there are people there that have so much potential, but life has crushed you so much that you have forgotten how much potential you have. All the things that have been deposited in you, you've forgotten that God put so much in you. You've let go of your dreams and you're like, whatever. No, I refuse. Do not do that. So this video is getting kind of long. It's 12 minutes. So I'm going to end here. I don't even know what I'm going to title this video, but I guess just realize that the steps you need to take to change your life are not really complicated. Make it easy for yourself to take action. If you want to make YouTube videos, like I've told myself, I'm not going to spend a crazy amount of time editing. If I edit this video up to a point where it's getting overwhelming, I'm going to post it just like that. Like, I won't edit the rest. I'll just keep posting it. Except the things that I'll like definitely have to edit. But I'm aiming not to really do that. So same thing with my music. Like this year, I really want to get stuff out. Like, and whatever that means, if that means posting so many raw versions of my music without like being super produced, without my music being super produced, fine. If it means like just like it's not like I don't care about it, but I don't want perfectionism to stop me from doing what I want to do. And then that bug is always going to be in my head, like I want to be this person. What would my life have been like if I didn't stop? I don't want to live a life of regret anymore, and I don't want you to either. So all I'm saying and how I'm going to wrap up is make it easy for yourself to take action. Reduce the friction between your idea and your execution. If it means cutting down your editing time, if it means just simplify whatever you want to do to the barest minimum. For example, if you want to open up a clothing brand, start with one style. Like just make stuff easy for yourself to execute. Make things easy to do so that you don't have the excuse of not doing it. So all in summary, it's so easy to change your life. Start with simple steps and keep going at it, and do not let perfectionism get in the way. So I'll see you in the next video, and bye for now.